Hey folks, welcome back to another Poem Mass video, and today let's talk a bit about the new grid expansions. Unfortunately, none of the grid sites have actually updated their grid. Actually, you know what? That's not. Let me check Game Press real quick. Never mind, it's not up on Game Press. Oh, whatever. We'll just have to look at these. That's fine. So yeah, if you guys don't know, on this Poem Masters Day, the grid expansions are going to be Drake, who is the one getting an EX, which looks great. Salamence colors, right? And it's going to be Drake, Liza, and Noland, all Hoenn units. No surprises there, right? So let's get into it. Let's see what we got. Synchrid. I hope it's good, man, because I freaking love Drake and I love Salamence. Yeah, I don't know. I hope it's good. Which, by the way, I actually don't like Mega Salamence. Salamence is my favorite Sue legendary. I hate Mega Salamence, man. I hate what they did to my boy. Unflappable, move gauge refresh on Dragon Claw, MP refresh on X. Really? Only MP refresh 2? Huh? That's like the biggest thing about Drake, though. It's just like 2, you know, is train to move on X is perfect against all, and you only give it an MP refresh 2? Damn. Hopefully there's like another MP refresh later. Let's see, Stalwart, Defense Nodes, Sync Regen, Hostile Environment, Hard Starboard MP Refresh, Lift. Did I miss anything? No. Damn. Unbending, Defense, Sync Cure, Quick Tempo, Team Sharp Entry. I'm not feeling this grid, man. Okay, there's a few good things. And you know, a few not so good things. Some good things. Quick tempo is nice, at least. Cause like one thing I actually low-key really did want Drake to have, other than like give him random attack buffs for your team, for a defensive unit for, you know, no reason. Other than that, one thing I did really want for Drake to have is more gauge, because he's a fine defensive unit. He's just he's not good for your team's gauge, right? He is relatively slow. It's not like crazy slow, but okay, never mind. If you don't like have him like 20 out of 20, he is crazy slow. Never mind, I take that back. He's crazy slow. He doesn't have any 1 gauge moves. Both of his moves are 2 gauge, right? I don't think he needed any more defensive stuff. I don't think he really needed attack buffing stuff, but I thought he did really need some speed stuff, and he didn't really get too much. He did get quick tempo, right? But outside of quick tempo, yeah, not much, man. It's just move gauge refresh, which, I mean, everyone and their mom has. To different degrees, but, you know, still. Not feeling it, man. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I don't like this one. Again, it's not terrible. It's not a terrible grid. You got stuff like Team Sharp Entry now, which is nice. And, you know, if he does ever get like a power boost in the future, gets into Mega Salamence, then that activates twice. That's +2 crit. So, that's neat. Sync Cure is fine. Very situational, but outside of that, like, then like your 2 like big moves that you really use Drake for only got MP first 2s, which again, not the end of the world, but would have been better if it was a bit better, right? Hostile Environment 1 is nice though. That's definitely good. That's definitely nice, especially for you know, Gauntlet against certain units like a Cobalion or you know, Yuxi a bit here and there. Sync Regen is good, I guess. Not all though, it's just himself. I don't know, maybe I had too much but like it's not even like I like my expectation for him wasn't even just give him like attack buffs, give him like this stuff, make him deal 1 billion damage or whatever. Like that wasn't really what I was hoping for personally. All I was hoping for was just speed stuff. Give him some speed, give him some gauges, and at least just make his trainer moves MP first 3s. That was all what I wanted, which I don't think is asking for too much. I don't think I wasn't asking for the, you know, sun and the moon over here. And it's not like that they gave him, like, terrible stuff on the grid. There's good stuff on the grid. It's just not what I personally wanted. Which is fine, I guess. If you guys think this is fine, then okay, good for you. You know? Then congratulations, you got the grid you wanted for Drake. Right? But I don't know. I'm not saying it's terrible. It could have been a lot worse. Trust me, they've made worse grids. Okay, this is not their worst grid. It's a solid grid. It's just not. I don't think it fundamentally fixes Drake's biggest problems. Yeah, I don't think it fixes Drake's biggest problems. Is my issue, I guess. That's all. That's all. I'm not saying it's terrible. It's not terrible. It's not great. It's Drake. Alright, moving on. Let's see who's next. Liza or Noland, whoever's name shows up first in the alphabetical order, which I think is Liza. Yeah. There she is. Cool. So let's check her grid out. Alright. Confusion move gauge refresh 3. Synchro, she's already a really good support, by the way, for her standards, you know, gridless. Gosh, 3-star unit. Now she has grid now, so. Synchro healing 1. That's kind of weird, but okay. Healthy healing is nice. Aggravation on confusion is alright. Sound shelter is slightly random. Natural remedy is good. MP Fresh 2 of 1 mind is alright. Again, there's not that many units in the game that really need +6 attack, special attack. It's just like just like under a dozen, which if it happens that you're trying to run her with those, then just reset for the MP Fresh now, right? Which is different from Drake's situation, by the way. It's a lot, you know, a lot more situations where you'd want max defense, special defense. Especially with everyone and their mobs in Legendary Arena debuffing your defense and special defense at every given possible, you know. Furious Brain. What? DPS Liza? I mean, damn. I mean, she is psychic type, so don't completely counter out. What's her special attack stat? It's over 200, man. Don't counter out. Okay, that's slightly random, but on a roll 2 is nice though. That is nice. It's not gonna be like crazy because I highly doubt you'd have the gauges to like use psychic consistently. But you know, if you ever do have some extra gauges at the moment, then throw one out there, right? Maybe you get a special defense debuff on the opponent, which would be nice, right? If you're running special damage deals. Clear-headed, quick cure, MP refresh, 2 on X special defense, ground guard. Makes sense, levitate and all. Alright, so her grids, I would say is like about as good as Drake's. I think I like hers a bit more. I don't know, she also has like a lot of like useless stuff on here, like Fierce Brain for some reason. But the end of the world, right? She also has MP Refresh 2 on X special defense, but the MP Refresh 2 on her trainer move isn't as bad as you know, Drake's, I think. And also, she's not like as bad as Drake in terms of speed wise. Her speed stat is a bit lower, right? But she does have a 1 gauge spam and confusion, which is just much more manageable than Drake, right? Although Drake does have like gauges that you get from his trainer move, but let's be real, most of the time you don't actually get to use them because you use your trainer move to get the defenses in, right? You're not thinking most of the time, right? Especially if you are trying to, ooh, ouch, use him like as like a last option for like a gauntlet run or like a extreme battle run where like he's your only freaking option, and then most stages could hit you really hard. You want those extra defenses, right? So, she's alright. Would more speed stuff be nice for her as well? Yeah, but again, I just don't think she's as bad of a situation as Drake is kind of in. But hey, Drake got the EX, so you won there at least. Alright, she's okay. Nothing crazy. Nothing, you know, not bad either. Noland! My guy Noland. They're all my people, by the way. Noland. But I do especially like the Frontier Brains. Let's see what happened to Noland with this 451 physical attack stat, man. They better do something with it, especially sync nukes wise, man. Because Fury Cutter and X's are not cutting it. Alright, let's see what we get. 541 at, you know, 20 out of 20 Mega Pinsir. Okay, grid. Alright. Any notable stat buffs? Not really. Fury Cutter power-ups. I mean, those are nice, just because of Fury Cutter. Right, you get multiplied later on more. Victory Flex. Okay, sure. Furious Brawn is nice. Oh, maybe we're just fresh 9 for a Fury Cutter. Well, we got someone with good gauges at least. Look at this man. Alright. X Scissor. Move gauge refresh. That doesn't matter. X attack. Inertia. That is good. Inertia is good. X attack Berserker is also very good. Right? Bring it on MP refresh. That's low-key slightly nice. I mean, it's MP refresh too. Also, like, it's to be expected, but more use of this training move. Loki and Gauntlet when you're like using him as like a incredibly copium tank. I've done it before. I've cleared Gauntlet with him as like the tank with his training move like healing and stuff. All right, what else we have? Speed plus 20 because he doesn't have enough speed, obviously, with the 400 almost 400 speed he has. Adrenaline is good. Critical Eye is nice. Oh my god. Is Nolan actually going to be unironically really freaking good from this grid? Fast Track, too, is good. Defense Crush is good. Staggering is something, I guess. Holy. Honestly, Nolan is freaking good, man. For the standards of a, you know, 3-star summonable unit. Again, he's not like, you know, say he's better than Alder. He's not better than Alder. He's not better than SC Emmet. But what's up with DNA and just making 3-star, you know, Gasha, 3-star, 4-star Gasha, because he's a 4-star. 3-star, 4-star Gasha bug type strikers from being like the worst units in the game to like actually pretty freaking decent. Because Bugsy was in the same boat, right? Bugsy was like straight up one of the like bottom units in the game, and now like Bugsy's like actually pretty usable. And then same thing with Nolan over here, right? Damn, Nolan's gonna be fun, man. I'm not gonna say I'm not saying he's like objectively a crazy or, you know, unit, but for what he's got, he's gonna be really fun. He's gonna be really fun. Wow. I don't know. I just like Fury Cutter. It's not like the best move in the game or whatever, but it's just funny how it works. Anyways, yeah, pretty solid grids. I mean, the way I like talked about it and probably made it sound like worse than they are. Don't get me wrong, the Drake grid, the Liza grid, right, the Nolan grid, they're all solid grids. None of them got like completely screwed up, like. I don't even want to say their names anymore, man. It's just sad. But they're solid grids. None of them are bad. I don't think either of them. Oh, like I think the Nolan jump is pretty high, but like, I don't think either of them. But mostly because Nolan's really bad before. Not that like this grid made him. I don't think after this grid Nolan is like better than. I don't think he's better than either Drake or Liza, but like, just in terms of like the jump that he got, right? But you know, Liza was already pretty solid support before. Drake was already pretty solid support before, and both of them got better. Undeniably, they got better. Were their grids perfect? Did it fix all their problem that they had? No, but are they decent upgrades? Yeah, they're decent upgrades. So there it is. There it is. That's my 2 cents on these new grids, which again hopefully we'll see like the actual grid layouts once the you know, format tool updates. Which yeah, have fun, folks. That's gonna be all for tonight, I believe, and I am gonna go rest now after having to attempt to explain the Deoxys stuff. Alright, have fun, folks. I'll see you guys.